Hi guys, WineTuber here, and in today's video I will only focus on dry white wines with phenomenal aging potential. I will show you 5 great wines, and wine number 2 and number 3 will surprise, possibly even advanced wine lovers. So stay tuned! Before we start, many thanks to the team of Wine Maison and the Corkscrew Wine and Spirit Merchants for helping me with this video, and also to my colleague Luis for the inspiration. And if you're watching my channel for the first time, please consider to subscribe. Our first wine is produced in the Loire Valley in France. The appellation Savennières has a reputation for one of the finest Chenin Blanc wines in the world. Loire Valley is very well known of producing Melon de Bourgogne in the Muscadet area, also phenomenal Sauvignon Blanc in the Sancerre or Pouilly Fumé appellations, but the wine that can really age and develop is Chenin Blanc. Young Chenin Blanc wine produced in the Savagnin appellation, showing aromas of lime blossom, anise seed, grapefruit, jasmine and also floral tones. The aged Savagnin wines are even more intense, displaying aromas of baked apples, lanolin, beeswax, ginger and lemon curd. The aging potential of Savagnin wines is between 7 to 15 years. However, some sweet versions can even last up to 25 years. I also highly recommend to try Chenin Blanc from the Vouvray appellation. Our next wine is Semillon. This white grape variety is originated to France, and more precisely to southwest part of this beautiful country. Semillon is often blended with Sauvignon Blanc, and it's used for sweet wine production in Bordeaux region, including famous appellation of Sauternes and Barsac. Both grapes are also in charge for some classy dry Bordeaux wines produced in Pessaglionian and Grape area. Speaking of the dried white wines, did you know that one of the best examples of dry Semillon are produced in Hunter Valley in Australia? This stunning wine region is located north from Sydney. Very young Hunter Valley Semillon wines showing aromas of lime, grassiness, figs and also waxy tones. With the age, these wines displaying aromas of beeswax, lanolin, hay, honey and even tobacco leaf, which is really phenomenal aroma for white wine. Now let's move on to my top 3 age-worthy white wines. I'm nearly sure that still some of you didn't know that the Rioja region, famous for the red wines based on Tempranillo grapes, it's also producing outstanding white wine. What's even more interesting, there's only 5 red grapes permitted in the Rioja region and 9 whites, and one of them is grape called Viura. This variety, also known as Macabeo in the south part of Spain, it's the most planted white variety in entire Rioja, as represent nearly 68% of white plantings. Since 1926, Viura is one of the authorized grape varieties in Rioja, and aging wine in wood, it's very traditional style of making white Rioja. Viura is one of those grapes that really like oak and can really benefit from oak aging. Aged Rioja showing aromas of spices, nuts, dried flowers, dried Mirabella plums and also waxy notes. One of the best examples of age-worthy white Rioja are Vina Tondonia Reserva, Marqués de Murrieta Capellanía, Cornelio Dinsastia Fermentado and Barrica, and Conde de los Andes Gran Reserva. I actually tasted Conde de los Andes 1983 couple of months ago and was still vibrant and delicious. However, the average aging potential of white Rioja is in between 15 to 25 years. Please note that not all white Riojas are suitable for aging. There are plenty young and fresh white Rioja that should be drunk when young. My number 2 white wine that is suitable for long aging. It's produced in the Jura region of eastern France. This wine is called Vin Jaune, which means yellow wine, and it's produced from the Savagnin grapes only, which are harvested when fully ripe to achieve higher potential of alcohol after fermentation. Vin Jaune can be made under 4 different appellations, including Arbois, Côtes du Jura, Letua, and Château Chalon, which is the most prestigious of all. The most important part of Vin Jaune is the winemaking and, more importantly, the wine aging before bottling. Vin Jaune is aged for 6 years and 3 months in oak under the layer of yeast called souvoile, and during this process wine achieves are incredible and very unique flavors and aromas. So how Vin Jaune tastes like? Well, thanks to Wine Maison, in my glass I have a Château Chalon 2014 vintage, nearly 10 years old. Wines showing aromas of, wow, hazelnuts, dry orange peel, cumin, ginger, wax, and also white mushrooms. Wine on the palate is still very vibrant, full of dry fruits, mushrooms, nuts, spices, and also tobacco notes. This is only 10 years old Vin Jaune, showing that the aging potential of this wine is between 15 to even 25 years. 2 very interesting facts about Vin Jaune before we move to wine number 1. First one is the size of the bottle. This is 62 cl because Vin Jaune loses a lot of liquid during the aging process. Also, Vin Jaune have a lot of similarities to dry sherry, but unlike dry sherry, is not a fortified wine. If you ask sommeliers which is their favorite white grape variety, I bet that 8 of 10 will say Riesling, and I am the best example. Riesling is phenomenal for complexity, diversity, and aging potential. An excellent examples of dry Riesling can be found in many different countries and regions, including Austria, Alsace in France, Southern Australia, or even Finger Lakes in the United States of America. But one of the best examples of dry Riesling in the world can be found in Germany. For me, German Rieslings like a German cars. They are reliable and can even improve with the age. One of my neighbors is still driving Mercedes 1986. The best examples of Riesling in Germany can be found in many different regions, but one of the best are produced in Pfalz, Rheinhessen, Rheingau, and Mosel, and each of these regions producing either sweet but also phenomenal dry Rieslings. Pfalz is almost like a Tuscany of Germany. Rheingau is known as a Burgundy of Germany, also rich in Catholic tradition. Rheinhessen is the region full of really young winemakers such as Storle. And finally, Mosel is the majestic region with one of the steepest vineyards and also unique soil full of slate. My favorite German region is in fact Mosel, but please keep in mind that in this region they also produce a lot of off-dry and sweet wines too. If you like a touch of sweetness in your glass, I highly recommend to try wines called Feinherb, which is in fact an official term for off-dry style of Riesling, but still with really vibrant acidity. I have to say that aged Mosel Riesling is phenomenal, magnificent, spectacular, First thing is the amount of minerality thanks to slate soil. Then aromas of lime and lemon peel. Also touch of honey, beeswax, lanolin, and what's really unique, it's the aromas of petrol, which is all of us sommelier absolutely love it. Now, the aging potential of Mosel Riesling is between 15 to 25 years easily, and for off-dry and sweet Riesling, that wines can age for decades. One more thing before we finish. If you're looking for dry Riesling from anywhere in Germany, look for word trocken on the label. That term guarantees you that this wine will be dry. So, let's go trocken! Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I'm enjoying this Vin Jaune still. As you can see, there are plenty of options on the market of white wines that can develop and improve with the age. By the way, don't miss out my next video about the most overrated and overpriced wines in the world. So stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time!